Hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda, and today we're checking out the Tenba Solstice V2 20 liter. Now, I've been gravitating more to the 20 liters than the 24 or 32 liters lately, and I don't know if that's a result or symptom of all of our stuff is getting smaller. Our mics are smaller, our lights are smaller, our mirrorless cameras are smaller than our DSLRs were, and even our laptops. Remember when you couldn't edit on a MacBook Air because it wasn't powerful enough, graphics card? Well, now you pretty much can. Uh, that being said, we have the Pro 14-inch. That's what we like. So 20 liters, much better deal for me. Couple things I love about this bag. We get right into it. Tenba always has, and it's one of my favorite things, organization for your regular things. Organization for your laptop, mouse, or you can put your laptop here and your papers here. I love that. Some of Vanguard's bags are really good at that, but like the Wandered Provoke, for example, it's all camera pouches. Some of the bags are very camera pouch heavy. Even the McKinnon one that I like this year, the Nomadic Luma, it doesn't have like an extensive compartment for the things that you need when you're not shooting, but you might be on a train editing. Okay, so yeah, love that. Something else to check out. Oh, well, I'm here. This is very much like the PGY Tech light, the One Mo light. It has like a lot of room there. You could almost fit a gimbal in there, but it's got a tight point right here. So when you have your laptop in here, getting down into that isn't that easy. It pinches here. I actually think it's a little better than the PGY Tech one, but just something to think of. This pocket, this front pocket, great little plastic or rubbery sealed pouch. And it's got a, what do you call it? The tracker, the AirTag slot hidden in there. But it's a deep pocket. Look, it goes all the way down to there. And you get all these extra ones. Now, we did test the 14-inch MacBook Pro fits in here great, but you can fit it in here and then it only comes up to there. So I think you could fit a 16-inch if you use this slot instead of this slot. Just a thought. All right, the pull handles on this guy, excellent. They're not bulky. They're like really plasticky, but they still somehow feel nice. They're smooth. They're not sharp. Here's your top access for the bag. You don't get any side access. You rather get two nice deep pouches on either side. One's got like a hole for water to come out. One's meshy. On the mesh side, you have some MOLLE slots there, so you can attach something. But these straps that are on the side actually come off, and you can move these anywheres on the bag that you like. Oh, let's see here. Doo, doo, doo. Come on. So if you wanted to put that rather across the front, you have enough to go across. So you could go like this with the other strap as well. Or put them on the bottom, which is another great spot for them. So you can move both of these clips to the bottom. Again, to go across the front, I think you would need both straps working together. But here on the bottom, you can put both straps together. There. So like that. And have your jacket or a tripod hanging down there if you want. Sleeping bag if you're into that kind of thing. You got a little grab handle on the bottom, so you can lift your bag this way. You got a luggage pass-through, which will make Linus happy. And you got these great little waist straps. They're a perfect size, really. They're nice and thick. You can't remove them, though, unless you unseed or unthread the strap. So that's kind of a bummer. And I don't see anywheres really to tuck them in. So they're going to just hang there. And if you don't use the nice little rubber band that they've provided for you, then they're just going to be in your way, dropping by your side. So that's a little bit of a negative to me. There's not anywhere to store these unless you just have it hanging like that. Okay. What else do I want to show you? We got adjustable shoulder straps, or a breast, what do you call it? Breast strap. The shoulder straps are adjustable, and they do have this little tab here to shore up any excess that you got. Same kind of little rubbery band. If you've ever had like a bandage on, it's that kind of material, like that stretchy fabric. Okay. Something else about this bag. Let's get into the top first, or into the main point here. The straps are kind of stiff, but they're fairly comfortable. They're well padded. They're very thin. So if you like your thicker straps, maybe this isn't the bag for you. But if you like the thin straps that are kind of low profile, that's great. I didn't find them uncomfortable at all when I was walking around with it. So inside the bag, you got a half fold out area, so you don't have to open your whole bag if you just need to get to the top. You get another one of these nice rubber pouches in here, and you get a little place to tuck the zipper up in there. And you get tons and tons of space here. You get 2 lens straps to lock it in, but you have a ton of dividers and a ton of spots. And this is what I like about this bag. This section here can be all about your camera or your everyday carry if you want to put some other things like your lunch in here. But the front can be your separate spot for everything else that's not your camera gear. So I really, really like that. One of the reasons why you have this flap here and these big straps is this is actually one of those use it in the front of you kind of bags. Don't ask me why, but the guys really don't like this feature. I don't mind it, especially because I do a lot of hiking in the woods and photography, and I hate getting up and down on my knee or trying to find a place for the bag to go. Let's see here. Bear with me while I try. I should have released these before. There we go. All right, so you get your waist strap, right? And what you end up doing with this is you turn it around, swing your bag around, and there you have your working area. So if I wanted to work on my laptop in the forest, I could. Again, the guys really think this is a gimmicky feature to advertise. Jake says any bag that has a waist strap basically can do this, but I like that you can open this like this, get at your stuff, fix something if you want to. And again, I'm more out in the woods than they are, if you can believe that. And for me, I like this kind of feature. Yeah. All right. So this guy here, a little bit of information for you. You'll hear it in the specs, but it's 1.4 kilos or 3.2 pounds of bag, 20 liter. And you got this awesome water resistant material. Okay guys, right from the tag, highly abrasion and water resistant, includes dual-sided weather wrap rain cover for extra protection. That's what it says about the material. Doesn't really say if it's, 550D nylon or what have you. Just looking real quick, make sure it doesn't really talk much about the nylon or what the bag's made of. But that being said, it is highly scratch resistant or rip resistant. This material feels tough, and it feels a lot nicer than the previous Solstice, and even nicer, I think, than the Tenba Access. That being said, the Tenba Access feels much more like a military bag. I really like that too, but a lot more clothy. Okay, let's go to specs, and let's take it out to the field, all right? The Tenba Solstice B2 20-liter backpack is 45.7 by 26.7 by 19.1 centimeters in its external dimensions. Internally, it's 41.9 by 25.4 by 11.4 centimeters. The weight is 1.4 kilos or 3.25 pounds. Hey, I'm at the Casey Irving Botanical Garden today. It's a beautiful place in Wolfville, Nova Scotia at Acadia University, and it's free for the public to be here. If you're in Nova Scotia, check it out. But right now, we're going to review the Tenba Solstice 2 20-liter. Come on, follow me. All right, so the Tenba Solstice version 2 20-liter. I actually had to look twice on our channel to see if we had reviewed this bag before, because it felt very much like one of the other Tenbas that I had recently reviewed. I think it must have been the Access, the smaller of the Accesses. So anyway, a lot of great improvements on this bag from the original Solstice that we've tested. I love the material. I love the pattern on the material. It feels very rugged. It feels very water resistant. That being said, it's still not the same like quality, I think, build wise, as some of the other bags that we've tested. The zippers are closed in, but they're very cloth instead of rubber. So I don't know where we would go on the waterproof rating. That being said, this bag does have a water rain cover on it, in it. We'll get to that. All right, so on the outside, I'm very happy. We got a nice place for our Cyan Bird tripod. You could definitely get a bigger tripod in there than the Cyan Bird Mini Bird. And the way these clips work is you could actually take these out, these straps, and extend them out. I think you got enough room to extend across the front of the bag with these, but they just go through any of the little feeder loops here. No problem. And you can adjust them as you need them. So there you go. Tripod on the side. And then on the other side, really a full-size water bottle. And under this strap, I'll take that out, you actually have molly web, or what do you call it? Molly places that you can put the any kind of attachment on there that you need, whether you want a first aid kit or what have you. I'll go ahead and put that water bottle back in there. And you do have the other extra, get in there, water bottle. All right, some resistance with the water bottle here, but yeah, you get the extra strap that you can put anywhere. So let's look at what we got in the front. First of all, this is a very interesting pouch. I think, like the PGY Tech One Go Light, it's got tons of space down here, but it's tight right in the middle. So past this folding point, it's very difficult to shove things down in there. Now, that being said, I did shove some things down in there. So I got our charging cable for the Mac and the power block for the Mac. So they're down in there. All All right, so shove them back in there. And then here we got our card reader for the CFB Express, CF Express Type B. I got a spot for a lens pen, but it would better be suited for a pen with a you know, pocket clip on it. I got a full-size 77 mil neutral density filter there, circular neutral density filter, and we have a 14-inch MacBook M3 here. On the inside pocket, this pocket's actually quite deep, so I got my SanDisk card reader, or not card reader, my SanDisk hard drive and my memory cards for the camera. And that's what I got in the front. Again, like, you got a lot of space down in here, and I almost think that if you use this main bit, you probably could get a 16-inch laptop in there if you like go here instead of in the actual laptop slot. But I didn't have a 16-inch with me to test that out. All right, top access. And I love these little handles that they got here. They're kind of like thin compared to other handles, but they feel neat. Plasticky, but for some reason I like the feel of it. It just feels to the point. So you get this nice part here, and you got a quick access. And what I have in here is a full R5 Mark II with a 100 to 500 mil lens, and it fits depth-wise with the foot on it. Straight down in here. Oop, I think I went the other way. There, no problems. And that seals back up easy peasy. On the back, you got your adjustable straps. You got an awesome size waist strap, but to remove this, you actually have to unthread it from the buckles. You also have another carrying strap down at the bottom, which is kind of nice if you're putting it in and out of an airplane overhead compartment. So this kind of folds down halfway, which I really like. You don't have to open the whole bag. They've kind of divided this so it sort of flops open. Really nice. And I love that the straps are actually attached to the bag, so this is not going to open up with you're just using it. It has the straps attached. As you can see what I got in here, I have a lot of DJI today. I have the DJI Mic 2, the full kit. That fits in there no problem. We got the controller for the Mavic Air Pro, the Mavic Mini Pro 4. I got some extra Canon batteries there, up in the top. And if I pull this down more, you can see I got the strap that I use for the camera. I got my back cap. I got another card reader for the other types of cards. I have the Tenba's rain jacket. I have some extra batteries for the drone in here, and I have the drone itself. And basically that's all that fits in this. But it is a lot for a 20-liter bag. I'm actually really impressed with it. My overall thoughts, like I love the improvements that Tenba has made, and to be honest, Tenba's a great bag if you want to keep it simple and durable. They're an excellent choice for your camera backpacks. Side by side against some of the other brands, there are things like strap comfort and, like I said, the seal on the zippers. I might want something a little bit better. But overall, I think it's a great bag and really fun. Oh, I missed one thing. It also has in the very front, in that front pouch here, where I had the hard drive, just so you know, there is a secret pocket for your Apple AirTag right there. But yeah, overall, they think of a lot of details when it comes to this. Number one thing that I like about the Tenba it's a blue jay behind me. You hear it yelling? Number one thing about the Tenba that I like over all the other bags is the organization. Like, they really think about this as you're using this bag not just for going out and shooting, but you're probably editing as you're going. It has tons of organization when it comes to um, the things you need for not just filming, right? You got tons of pockets. You could put all the extra stuff. You could have your mouse in there, for example, if you're one of those mouse kind of people. But it's really convenient, and I like that. I like that there's a separate spot that I could have like papers safe in here instead of a laptop, for example, and tons of space in the front for more papers or what have you. So in a nutshell, cool design, cool bag, and like, again, if you put it side by side with the Wandered, the material that's in the Wandered, awesome. But organization, you're not getting these pockets in a bag like the Wandered, and you're paying more for it, I believe. The Provoke Light. Just a thought. Like the bag, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.